You're watching Enable TV with the new Asus Eee PC 1001P. I'm going to unbox it now and test it over the weekend. First, let's start off with the technical details. We have a 160GB hard drive, the new Intel Atom N450, 1GB of RAM, Windows XP, 6-cell lithium-ion battery, 0.3 megapixel camera, and wireless BG, no N. But I'm going to try that out in my test. So let's start the unboxing. The special thing about this device is that it has a that I bought it for 250 euros, not 350 like the Samsung N220, which we have right here, but I'm going to compare it with that later. So we have an Eee PC warranty card, the device itself, but let's first take a look at everything else that's in the box. We have some paperwork here. First, a DVD, finally again a support disc with which you can reinstall Windows XP if you have an external DVD drive. Then we have a RoHS HS environmental regulation compliance and declaration that it's really a green design concept. And some GNU agreement, so there's some free software installed on the Asus, and a German manual because I bought it in Germany, of course. So let's go on. We have a really small power cable which you can wrap up. For the power cable you of course need a PSU also. It's still the standard small, really small blue, really bright blue LED PSU. You can wrap it up this up too. It has a small end, so watch out not to step on this one. And the last thing in the box is the battery, which is actually as big as the Samsung N220s because it has 4400 milliamperes, 48 watt hours, 10.80 volt output. It's not that heavy. Let's put it into the device, which you haven't seen yet, but actually it looks exactly like the Asus 1001HA, but it has the new Intel Atom N450P. So this is the white version. It's also available in black. As you can see here on the cover, we have a nice finish, which will get pretty dirty with my unwashed hands right now, but we have Asus logo on here instead of E. On the bottom you can change the RAM. We have the speakers right here. You can see we have a Windows XP ULPC edition. That's why they can give it to you for 50 euros cheaper. If I put in the battery, but first you're going to see that it doesn't stick out a lot, but first check out this SIM card reader, which actually doesn't have anything behind this blend, so you have to upgrade it yourself with a 3G modem or buy a version with a 3G modem from your carrier. So that's how you insert the battery. It's really still it's under the feet of this netbook, which are actually white rubber, so they will get dirty pretty quick. Let's continue with the inputs on this 1001P by Asus. We have the power in, VGA out, USB, Kensington lock, and the fan port. On the front we have nothing except for two status LEDs, and on the right or left side, depending on which one's the front, we have a SD NMC card reader, which doesn't stick out if you put an SD card in it. Then a headphone, microphone, two USBs, and another LAN port. If we open up the device, you will see we have a matte screen, 10.1 inch, but the bezel is black and glossy. I don't like that. 0.3 megapixel webcam. On the inside you can check out the really old keyboard that Asus is still using. I don't know why everybody changed to chiclet now, but Asus is still using this not so good keyboard. The spacing isn't that great. It's not. It's a little bit loud, especially the space. And in the middle it bends a little bit, but you can just take it out and put something under that. The touchscreen, the mouse buttons are still only one piece, so it feels actually better than the Samsung N220, but on the right side it goes down more than on the left, but it feels pretty good. I could work with this. We have multi-touch on the touchpad here, so you can zoom, scroll, and rotate. What else is there to say? The power button is right here. I don't know what this button is for. It has a small power icon on it, but actually this is for powering up, so maybe this is just a quick boot system, but check out our other videos and review. You can see we have Windows XP, and these are the status LEDs, which actually show you, even if the device is closed, if it's charging or if it's on. That's why you have the extra LED inputs here. So this was the Asus 1001P. Let's compare it really quick with the Samsung N220, which has a 10-inch screen also, but costs €100 more. So these are both keyboards. I like this one a lot better, but as you can see, the device by Samsung is actually a lot larger too. So if I just hold it up to each other from the side, you will see Samsung has way more volume, but it makes it feel more business-like. I don't know. So this was the Asus 1001P for Endeavor TV. Check out endeavor.com and youtube.com/endeavortv for more information about this device soon.